now.
Welcome, Panther fans, to high school postseason basketball. Broadcast tonight from PHS Arena, home of this year's District 9 3A tournament, where your Portland Panthers will square off with the Station Camp Bison for the right to be called tournament champions and the number 1 seed in this weekend's regional tournament. I'm Kyle Eden, sitting alongside John Thayer. My friend Miguel Amadeus over here producing the broadcast stream. Panthers were the regular season district champs. Faced rival White House Saturday night, came away with a win, but it was close. Down by 9 after 2 quarters. Big halftime speech by Coach Ferguson must have worked as the team came out on fire, and that defense was awesome in the second half.
It totally was. We only allowed 10 points in the second half, which, you know, anybody in our district, that's a heck of an accomplishment, period. We outscored White House 36-10 in the final 2 quarters for the 52-35 win. So that was impressive. Don't know what Coach Ferg, and you know what? It's weird because when you look at the game over, you know, we were down at half, but it almost looked like we were down by 50 at half. It was just, everything was just dead. I don't know what it was. 9, you would say, hey, we're right here, but it felt like we were down by 30. Mm-hmm. It was weird. And then they came out and total on fire and took care of business.
Completely from down 9 to winning by 17. Yeah, 17.
Yeah, a bunch.
That was ridiculous. Tonight is the rubber match as we'll go up against Station Camp Bison. Station Camp, a 1-point victory over Springfield this past Saturday. Both teams won on the opponent's home court during the season. Portland losing 63-49 back on February the 10th, but then winning the season finale on February the 16th by a score of 55-49. Portland winning for only the second time ever on Station Camp's floor. Big stats for those 2 games. The game we lost, we had 7 free throw attempts. The game we won, 36 free throw attempts by Coach Ferguson's team in that last game. I'm sure that's what he wants. Aggressiveness, somehow duplicate that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, when we're at our best, we're going downhill, period. Sure, we'll shoot a few threes, but we don't put our jacket on those threes, win or lose. We're going to get points. We're going to get them in the free throw line, and that's the biggest difference between these kids this year and the kids last year. The same group of boys, they were juniors last year, they're seniors, you know. They'll put the ball on the floor, they'll go downhill hard, and they'll pick up fouls, they'll give assists. They don't care who scores, they just care about winning.
There you go. We're going to take a short pause. On the other side, starting lineups. This is Panther basketball on the Portland Sports Network.
In the city or in the woods, help keep America looking good. Give a hoot, don't pollute. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Agriculture's Forest Service.
Starting lineups for both teams. We'll start with the visiting Station Camp Bison. And they'll have 5 juniors in their starting lineup, coached by Andrew Perry in his 4th season. Station Camp at 20-8 on the season coming into tonight's game. And they'll have number 0, Liam Waybright, and number 2, Aiden Johnson, number 4, Connor Arrington, number 3, Benji Prince, and number 10, Trip Fowler. For your Portland Panthers, coached by John Ferguson in his 5th season, 23-6 record on the season, and they'll have 4 seniors and a junior in this starting lineup. As you hear the crowd roaring, we'll have number 0 senior guard Tristan Calvert, 12.7 points per game, over 4 rebounds per game. He leads the team in free throw percentage at 72%. Number 3, junior guard Evan Ferguson, 7 points per game, 2 rebounds a game. Number 4, senior guard Nate Honeycutt, 8.5 points per game, 4 rebounds per game. Number 15, senior guard Quentin Totten, averaging almost 7 points per game, 3.5 rebounds per game. Actually leads the team now in three-point percentage at 34%. And in the senior forward, number 35, Keelan Dalton, averaging a tick under 15 points per game, over 8 rebounds per game, and leads the team in field goal percentage at 63%. As a team, Panthers are averaging close to 57 points per game, shooting 62% from the line, 31% behind the arc. We'll take one last break. We'll come back. It'll be tip-off time as you're listening to District Championship Basketball here on the Portland Sports Network.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Game world or real world, seatbelts save lives.
I'm Nate Honeycutt.
I'm Quinte Tight.
I'm Keelan Dalton.
I'm Evan Brown.
I'm Tristan Calvert.
This is Coach John Ferguson. It's time for Panther basketball.
Around the center circle getting started for the tip-off. It's going to be Liam Raybright going up against Keelan Dalton. And the electricity is already booming inside PHS Arena. I want to say from Sumner Drive to Briley Lane, from Lionecrest to Drakewood, from wherever you are listening tonight, I want to thank you for supporting Panther basketball. Panther student body section in full force tonight. And it's blackout time here inside the gymnasium as the referee is set to go. Ball is tipped, won by Dalton, and the Panthers will have first possession here to start this basketball game, going left to right, wearing their home white jerseys, purple trim. Honeycutt quickly turns around in the elbow, banks it off the glass, and the Panthers waste no time in scoring first. 2-0. Station Camp wearing their black jerseys, silver trim. Foul on the drive. We'll go against Totten.
Looks like a clean block to me.
First foul of the night will go to Mr. Totten of the Panthers. In the act of shooting, Wayne Bright will go to the free throw line. First one is up, good.
We'll see early how they're going to call this thing.
Wayne Bright's shot is away. Back of the rim, picked up by Calvert.
That's
Calvert into the front court facing this man defense of Station Camp. Makes his way to the right-hand side, hands off to Ferguson, gives it back to Totten. Totten over to Calvert. Calvert to back it up. Looks for a screen from Dalton, goes opposite in the lane, slapped on the wrist as he drives to the basket. And the senior will go to the free throw line.
That's what it's all about right there. Just put the ball on the floor, go downhill.
Calvert shot, good.
The big thing is we've learned to play on the inside line of the scrimmage instead of that backside. We played too much there last year.
Calvert makes the second, 2 for 2 from the line. Panthers have a 4-point lead. Just under a minute gone here in the first quarter. 4-1 is your score. Waybright picks up his dribble to Johnson. Arrington picked off by Honeycutt, and he'll take it to the lane, and a basket for Nate Honeycutt.
Great job by Nate. That's what he does all the time. He's our garbage guy.
6-1 is your score. Waybright over to the corner. Prince tries to get into the paint, dishes it off. Picked off by Calvert. And Calvert doesn't have the numbers. He does now as he wade through 2 defenders, left to the right, and got the layup.
Calvert just put his gas on the pedal and went for it.
8-1, your Panthers lead. Prince at the elbow, misses, gets his own rebound. Waybright's turn, but he'll dish it out for the 3. No good. And Dalton with a massive rebound.
Shout out to Gandy in case I forget with all this excitement.
It is a packed gymnasium tonight. As Ferguson pops out, takes the pass from Calvert. Dalton at the elbow. Decides to take it to the basket. And like a Demogorgon in the lane, he gets 2. Timeout called by Station Camp. 5:27 remaining in the first quarter. It's Portland 10, Station Camp 1. A district tournament championship on the line. This is the Portland Sports Network.
Tennessee Commission for the United States Semi-Quincentennial was created to plan, encourage, develop, and coordinate the commemoration of the 250th anniversary of the founding of the United States, and recognize Tennessee's integral role in that event and the impact of its people on the nation's past, present, and future. The Commission promotes an inclusive statewide celebration and educational commemoration of America's 250th by interpreting and preserving Tennessee's unique stories, objects, landmarks, and places across our diverse state that define who we are as Tennesseans and Americans.
Assistant Coach Avery Hughes giving the team last-second encouragements as they come back out on the court. On the defensive side of the ball, Station Camp down by 9. Arrington over to Prince. Waybright, Dalton guarding Prince in the low block. Waybright still tries to get it to him. Hook shot on the way is good for Prince as Dalton had to leave for help. And that left Prince open in the lane.
Yeah, that's the one thing you can explain to me later. I've never liked giving up baseline, but you're supposed to, apparently.
Dalton just outside the free throw line, decides to make a move, loses the handle. It'll go over to Station Camp. 10-3 is your score. 4:44 to go here in the first. Arrington, Prince. To Fowler. Picked off again by Nate Honeycutt, and they're not going to catch him. Another layup.
I like
6
the way
points.
Nate just calms down. He knows the distance. He takes an easy layup and not forces it.
A 9-point lead by the Panthers. Waybright
That's an offensive
tries
foul.
to get around into the lane. Foul on Totten.
Gonna have to get Evan in the game.
As that's 2 on Quentin.
The good thing about it is we don't lose a lot on the bench defensively. You know what I mean? Evan Brown plays just as nasty.
And just as John said, Evan Brown comes in for Quentin Totten. Baseline out of bounds play for Station Camp. Lob out on front, and Brown is right on Waybright. Over to Prince, pump fake, drives in the lane, takes a short jumper, goes in. Prince with his first bucket of the night. 12-5 is your score. Honeycutt, top of the key, looking for Dalton. Can't get it to him over to Ferguson. He'll take 3. Doesn't go in.
That's our first 3 of the night.
At 3:39 in the first quarter, Arrington swashbucklets over to the corner, back to Arrington. Arrington, two-handed pass over to Prince in the far corner, out in front, and Arrington gets it back again. They'll swing it around to Waybright. Good defense by this Panther team. Waybright's going to take a 3 uncontested. Offensive rebound, Station Camp. Bounce pass to Waybright. He goes up and under. in, and the foul. An extra possession for Station Camp gives them another 2, possibly 3 points. As Keelan Dalton will be called for that foul. Waybright misses a free throw. Foul on the rebound to go against Calvert. So Station Camp will get it right back. Substitution for Coach Perry, as Hunter Ladd will come into the game. Fowler will take a seat. Station Camp to inbounds. 5-second violation, as there was no passing lanes for the Bison. Turnover to the Panthers, up by 5. Full court pressure on the point guard, as Calvert was met quickly by Colin Gillespie, who just checked into the game. Calvert, bounce pass to Brown. Brown waiting for Dalton to get position. Can't get in front of his man. Back out on top to Calvert. Under 3 minutes to go here in the first. A 5-point lead for the Panthers. Dalton goes baseline. Powers his way up. Gets fouled, and he'll go to the line.
Who are they going to call this on? 0? They called it on Ladd.
I think so. I'm waiting for the call. As Dalton makes the first free throw. Dalton gets set, dribble, spins, shoots. It's good.
I mean, obviously, I was hoping that'd be another foul on Waybright that early in the game.
Doubled up on Station Camp, 14-7 is your score. 2:40 to go here in the first. Coach, I still don't see who they call on. They've only got one showing for Waybright, so it must have not been on him. As Prince takes a 3 straight away, way off the mark.
That was a nice rebound. You see how Keelan cleared with his hip after he got it? That's big time. That's how you get people off of you.
Calvert at the Panthers' eye gives it up to Brown.
Our statistician said it's on Ladd, so we'll see.
Brown fakes the 3, drives the lane, takes a shot. It's good. Shielded off the defender.
We've taken one shot further than 10 feet out.
I like that stat. 16-7, Panthers lead by 9.
Not counting free throws.
Shot on the way by Gillespie. Goes out of bounds.
It's all about angles, but it looked like it hit Nate's fingers there, which I was wondering why he was even going for it, to be honest with you.
Well, after discussion, they will say it's out on the Panthers. Arrington comes back into the game.
Because Nate, he's got more court presence than most kids ever had, would dream about having. So if it was not touched, I would have thought he would have grabbed it and slammed it off somebody.
Prince gets a breather. Waybright to inbounds. Gillespie. Over to Johnson, back to Gillespie. Arrington pops out, guarded by Ferguson, over to the right-hand side. Bounce pass to the elbow. Gives it right back to Johnson. Up against Honeycutt. Tries to bounce pass into the lane. Picked off by Calvert. Calvert 1 versus 2. He's going to spin and off to a wide open Dalton for a 2-handed slam. What great court awareness by Tristan Calvert, drawing the double team, giving it up for the big guy.
Yeah, that was absolutely phenomenal. And they have to respect Calvert going to the hole because he does it all the time.
An 11-point lead, the largest of the night for the Panthers. Under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Shot on the way by Station Camp is good, and they'll say it was a 3. Arrington gets his first bucket of the night. 18-10 with 40 seconds to go.
Yeah, we definitely don't want him to get a rhythm.
Dalton comes out for the pass. Picks up his dribble. Gives it up to Honeycutt, 24 seconds remaining. Screen, backs it up, 20. Honeycutt takes a distance in the lane, hands it off to Dalton. Baseline gets fouled. 13 seconds remaining. Keelan will go back to the free throw line.
They got Arrington with that one.
Dalton's first one is up, back of the rim. Elijah Sidnor will come in for Ferguson.
Think about Sitnor. You know, he's the 7th guy off the bench, which is good because that's all we go. But he needs to play tough here. He can give up a foul here and there. It won't hurt us at all.
Dalton gets the second one to fall. That's 7 points on the night for Dalton. 9 seconds to go. 6 seconds. Station Camp finally front court over to Arrington. Takes a three with 1 second to go. He makes it, and they're going to call a foul. And that's going to go against Calvert, I believe. Coach Ferguson doesn't understand.
On the shot or what?
And there's discussion. We'll see. Clock shows 0.7 remaining.
Said the foul was on 10, I thought.
So they're saying the foul was before the shot's what it sounds like to me. And if it was on Sidnor, it was probably away from the basket.
Then the
away
shot's
from the ball.
no good. Right? If you're going to call a foul before the shot, then the shot didn't happen because you called a foul.
Well, now they've changed it. They've got it back to Arrington on the free throw line.
For a 4-point play opportunity?
Well, there's all right, Coach Ferguson is having a discussion. We'll get our sideline reporter down there to see what's going on. They're saying the wrong guy is at the line. That's 5 fouls on Portland. So if it was before the shot,
then
you're looking for a bonus. And I'm going to say the shot don't count because Arrington is the one that shot it, and Johnson is the one on the free throw line. So that'll get straightened out. But he misses the first one.
Well, we got to make sure they get straightened out.
And he makes the second one. And John, I'm saying that they're calling the foul after the shot was up in the air underneath the basket. Stolen on the inbounds. The Station Camp gets one off before the buzzer. And let me explain that again, John. The shot was good, but the foul was underneath the basket.
Right, after the shot went up.
After the shot had went up. So that's why Johnson went to the line for two. So apologize for the confusion. We got that straightened out. At the end of one, though, Panthers lead Station Camp by a score of 19-14. This is the Portland Sports Network.
From phones and laptops to toys and tools, many of our favorite things run on batteries. But when tossed in the trash or recycling bin, these batteries can spark intense fires that are nearly impossible to stop. Battery fires are happening more often. They've destroyed homes, burned down garbage trucks and recycling centers, and, tragically, taken lives. When a facility goes up in flames, trash and recycling services can be shut down for weeks or even months. The good news, battery fires are easy to prevent. Just remember, never throw batteries in the trash or recycling bin. Always tape the ends and drop them off at a safe collection site or mail them in using a certified return box.
A 7-1 run by Station Camp at the end of that first quarter cuts that Portland lead to 5, 19-14 to start the second quarter. Panthers on defense, and it'll be Brown, Sidnor, Calvert, Honeycutt, and Dalton. Keelan Dalton with 7 points in that first quarter. Honeycutt had 6. And quickly, Station Camp goes to work over in the corner. Shot on the way. No good, out of bounds. Portland basketball. And Station Camp going three-quarter. Honeycutt will play point guard on this possession. Into the front court. Dalton turns around. Sidnor. Back to Dalton. Swings around to Calvert. Calvert guarded by Peacock. Calvert goes to the left-hand side elbow. Shot is up, rims out. Offensive rebound. Sidnor gets fouled, and it's good.
Huge rebound. Good look by Calvert, about 14-foot jump shot. Bounced around, just didn't go in, but Sidnor would not be denied. Then went up tough.
That's the first foul on Prince of Station Camp. Sidnor misses the free throw. Tipped up. Station Camp possession.
Honeycutt almost got us a possession there. Great hustle.
Now Brown will pick up Prince at full court.
We just cannot let Arrington get hot. That's the one kid on the team. It all kind of goes around him. So we got to just make sure he doesn't get hot.
Spin move shot by Prince is no good. Picked up by Calvert. Calvert all the way in the paint. Shot is up, no good. Picked up by Station Camp. Gillespie tries to outrun all Panthers defender, and Sidnor caught up to him. Looked like he knocked it out, but they're going to say Sidnor with the foul from behind.
Yeah, we got to do a better job on the offense rotation there, because when your point guard goes to the hoe, the 2 or 3 guard, depending on your sets, got to get back so they can't get a run out on you.
Tough call on Sidnor on that one.
Yeah, it looked to me like you just knocked it away. Just a routine, knock the ball out of bounds to make them set it back up play.
Gillespie misses the free throw. Evan Ferguson will come in for Brown.
I wasn't even sure he was even getting ready to shoot yet, but he could have been.
Gillespie. Shot is up. No good. And Sidnor with the rebound.
Good foul then, better than the points.
Calvert, met by Gillespie, gives it up to Dalton, turns around, back to Honeycutt. He thought about the 25-foot three, don't get it. Calvert in the lane, turns around, gets fouled. Calvert had position on the low block, gets the entry, makes a move on his defender, causes the foul.
It's a nice job getting it in there to him, and him going up strong with the shot.
That's the first one on Gillespie. Calvert makes that one.
It's Calvert's 5th point for the night.
Waybright in, Gillespie out. Calvert shot in there. 4 of 4 from the line is Tristan Calvert. 23-14 is your score. 6:35 remaining in the second quarter. District championship on the line. Peacock, guarded by Calvert, throws it over to the corner. Back over to Arrington, who's double teamed. Pass is stolen by Sidnor. Quality minutes by the senior. Calvert over to Ferguson. Ferguson a little clear out, but he'll get up to Honeycutt. Swing around to Calvert to the far side. Back out on top to Ferguson. Ferguson takes his dribble into the lane, gives it up to Sidnor. Back to Honeycutt. Under 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Dalton surveying the defense. Gets around one defender. 3 guys on him. He tries to throw it cross court. It gets tipped, picked up by Station Camp. Waybright drives the lane. Shot is up, no good. Rebound is loose. Chased down by Waybright. Waybright throws it out on top to Prince. Gives it up, tipped away by Ferguson. He gets the steal up ahead to Dalton, and he'll go for another one-handed jammer, mamammer. And you can hear the crowd. That's a 9 for Dalton. 2 from within 6 inches. 25-14 is your score. Arrington misses the 3. The Panthers have matched their largest lead of the night. 5:05 remaining here in the first quarter. Calvert. Over to Ferguson, drives, misses. Offensive rebound, Sidnor back out on front to Honeycutt. He'll take a long 3. Bucket. Nate Honeycutt with a 3. Timeout, Station Camp at 4:42 They have doubled up again. It's Portland 28, Station Camp 14. This is Panther basketball. The Panthers have blanked Station Camp so far in the first 3.5 minutes of this second quarter, a 9-0 run. And Station Camp with the basketball. Trying to calm the storm. This crowd has a lot to do with it, John Thayer. Backdoor cut down the lane, foul on Sidnor.
It was a good foul.
That'll send Johnson to the free throw line.
Man, he hung in the air for the longest time, did he not?
Elijah Sidnor catching flight. That's the second on him. He sent Aiden Johnson for two, where the first one goes in.
Brown's going to come in, set Sidnor.
And you called it a swap. Outstanding minutes for Elijah Sidnor. Coach Ferguson giving him a big pep talk on the sideline. Second free throw goes in for Johnson. So that breaks the run by the Panthers. 28-16 now. 4:22 to go here in the first half. Bounce pass to Ferguson, over to Brown. Brown in the corner. Baseline, pump, shot is up, rejected, picked up by Station Camp. And Waybright over to Johnson. Picks up his dribble to the corner, back out on front. Gives it up. Honeycutt with another steal. Pump fake, shot is up, good.
He got fouled when he stole it. The guy grabbed his arm as he was doing a clear out on it. Should have been called. I'm glad it wasn't.
That's 11 for Honeycutt, and it's a 14-point lead for the Panthers. If they have come out on fire, continuing what they started in the second half of Saturday's game against White House. Waybright loses the handle, picks it up over to Arrington. Back to Wainbright. Wainbright spins in the lane, throws it out to Arrington for a three straight away.
Can't
it's
sag
good.
on him.
(30-19), 3:10 to go as Arrington gets that another three.
Let somebody else beat you. Don't let him beat you.
Calvert will slow it down. Gives it up, back it on top to Honeycutt. 5 out for the Panthers in this offensive set. Dribble handoff, fake. Honeycutt kept it. Backdoor Ferguson, layup on the left hand, on the right hand side.
Great court awareness by Honeycutt.
Ferguson with his first bucket of the night. Down the lane goes Waybright, and the ball does not follow him. As Honeycutt said, I've got it. Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Station Camp. Sidnor will come back in. Ferguson takes a breather.
On that last play, Ferguson did a good job of reading the overplay on the dead ball, too, going back door.
Inbounds for Station Camp. Sidnor almost stole that one.
That's an offensive foul.
Waybright can't get by Sidnor. Gives it up. Prince down the lane, gets bumped. No call. Dalton, Calvert into the front court. No look pass to a trailing Keelan Dalton, who does the voodoo mama juju on the defender, gets fouled. The bucket will count, and Dalton will go to the free throw line.
Great dish by Calvert.
Dalton's free throw is up, goes in. That's the fourth made free throw for Keelan Dalton tonight. Back up to a 16-point lead.
Got to keep playing D. And don't let Arrington get some open shots. We don't want him to get anything going.
Prince, Waybright. Fowler's open on the block, but guarded by Dalton. They're not going to get it to him. Arrington tries to get it around Honeycutt, gets cut off. Thrown out on top to Waybright, 1:45 remaining. Waybright spins at the elbow to the right-hand side. Shot is up, no good, but a whistle and a foul.
That's Brown's second, isn't it?
Number 2 on Evan Brown. Panthers have won 16 of their last 18 games. One of those 2 losses was against this Station Camp team right here on this court as Waybright makes the first. Second one on the way. It goes in.
He's a pretty good-looking ball player. They're going to be pretty tough next year with the starting juniors that they have.
14-point lead for Portland at the 92nd mark. Gillespie comes up on Calvert, gives it to Honeycutt. Honeycutt with 11 points on the night. Brown thought about the 3, lobs it into Dalton a little bit too hard out of bounds, but knocked out by Station Camp. In comes Evan Ferguson, and Brown will come out. Ferguson looking to inbound, gets it to Calvert. Sidnor at the volleyball line. Back to Calvert. Calvert takes a 3. In there. Tristan Calvert. He now has 9 points on the night. And the Panther lead is 17 under a minute to go.
Here. Let's get another stop.
Waybright threads his defenders. Bounce pass over to Fowler, but he misses the layup. You got to think he heard Dalton coming.
Yeah, I wouldn't want nothing to do with him.
Calvert backs it up, 35 seconds to go. Pass into the lane. Dalton gets fouled from behind. That's the 4th team foul on Station Camp, so the Panthers will inbounds. 32 seconds remaining. That's the first foul on Fowler. Ferguson over to the far corner. Sidnor, he takes a dribble, shot, foul. Elijah Sidnor to the line.
We want him to get in foul trouble, there's no doubt. I mean, our numbers are a little tinkering close. I'd like to get out of here with no more fouls on us. But they picked up quite a few fouls themselves.
Sidnor makes the first one.
That's his 3rd point for tonight.
Sidnor, shot. Back iron, no good. Station Camp with the rebound.
Stay
25 seconds.
Sorry. He's the guy who's going to take their shot to end this thing if they get a chance to get it to him.
Sidnor guarding Prince now as the switch puts Ferguson on Arrington. 8 seconds to go. Waybright tries to get into the lane, misses the shot. Up to Sidnor, to Ferguson. Gets a layup at the buzzer.
He juggled it.
After it bounced around everywhere.
Yeah, left hand, right hand, on the head, back to the left hand, of spinning. A loop-de-loop. You're the one who calls that stuff the best.
And the whole team is jumping on Elijah Sidnor with that first half that he had. At the end of 16 minutes, it's Portland all the way as your Panthers lead Station Camp 41-21. We'll be right back with halftime action and a special guest, hopefully, as you're listening to Portland basketball here on the Portland Sports Network.
We're not.
the Bears.
Then you know why Smokey tells you when he sees you passing through. Remember, please be careful, it's the least that you can do.
What you desire, don't play with matches, don't play with fire.
After 80 years of learning his wildfire prevention tips, Smokey Bear lives within us all. Learn more at SmokeyBear.com. And remember,
only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Two guys drove to work. Neither guy wore a seatbelt. One guy got a ticket. One guy didn't. The same two guys drove home. One guy wore his seatbelt. One guy didn't. One guy made it home. The guy not wearing his seatbelt didn't. Don't risk it. Click it or ticket. Paid for by NHTSA.
Nobody had to tell your grandparents not to drive while using their typewriters. Why should it be any different for us kids and our cell phones? Distracted driving was the cause of more than 3,000 deaths in 2022. Come on, we're smarter than this. Let's put down the phones and...
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
You're not gonna get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff.
Mama!
Like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
Graphic Obsessions on Main is in a larger space and has more to choose from than ever. Tons of Panther designs we can print in minutes. Tons of inventory you can grab right off the rack today. And the amazing new hat bar, where you can customize your own hat. See a design you love but not in your size? We'll print it in just minutes. So many unique gift items right in the store. With the holidays fast approaching, remember, shop early at Graphic Obsessions on Main in Portland.
Halftime, Portland leads Station Camp 41-21, 16 minutes away from a district tournament championship. We have with us now class of 22 PFL, Kason Utley. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Hey, no problem. Glad I could make it.
Good to have you here. By the way, I like the shirt, the jersey, what do you call that? I
pulled it out of the closet when I got home today from school.
Wow.
So I'm glad I could find it.
Wow. Did you get that for being on the baseball team, or you have to go buy that yourself?
No, we had to get it. We got it for baseball.
Wow.
A little free merch, you know.
I like it. As we said, Kason was with the 2021-2022 season, the team that came out of nowhere and made a run to the sectional tournaments. Third place in the district. And that was the year Greenbrier and Creekwood was it, right? I mean, they were the team, and we had two close games against Greenbrier that was more physical than anything we've seen this year, John. I'm telling you, it was a tough one. You have to play in that play-in game, I think. I think you had to play Montgomery Central maybe in the play. No, not that year. Not that year.
That year we started out with Creekwood.
Yeah, you started directly in the semifinals with Creekwood.
Yeah, went into like triple or quad overtime.
Multiple overtime game, comes out with a 3-point win, and that was at Creekwood. That's where the district tournament was held, right? Way over in Charlotte, Tennessee.
And they really support the basketball over there.
Yeah.
They put a lot of guys in it. Like this right here, this is like normal for them. It's like really, they take it serious in that part of the world.
It was a crowd. It was a crowd there. So you're able to defeat Creekwood. Like you said, it went to extra overtimes. You would think that would wear you out because the very next night or 2 nights later, you have to play against Greenbrier, who going into, at that time, they were 24-4. We'd lost to them both times in that regular season. They were close games, but lost to them both times. Come out with a victory, 34-33. Can you remember that last play, the buzzer beater that won the game at all?
Yeah, I remember Ferg drew up something. It was busted, though. We didn't run it at all. And I remember Montez comes around the elbow, shoots a jumper, bounces off the rim, lands in Duncan's lap just perfect. 2-footer off the glass, puts it in. And from there, it's a blur.
The crowd, it got so loud that night.
I remember Creekwood showed up to support us just because nobody could stand Greenbrier that much. Yeah, it was crazy.
It's the color, I think.
Yeah. Well, yeah, don't blame that. Came away with a 1-point win. A low-scoring game. The way that game started, I thought whoever gets to 20 first would just give them the win because it was so physical.
Yeah. And, it's like a football game.
Exactly, and they just let – I don't know. It seemed like whenever you hit Greenbrier, they just said, okay, we'll let y'all play.
Yeah.
And do what y'all want to do. So you get to go to the regionals. And dadgummit, if you didn't meet up with Creekwood again in the semis.
Took them to overtime again. I think we went to double overtime or something like that.
And won 43-42.
Yeah.
And that was a good Creekwood basketball team. And
I
cannot remember the 2 guards, but they had those 2 guards that were so good.
They had a little point guard that was really good.
Yeah. And he was just a junior, I believe, that year. He does so good. And y'all was able to do that. And you get a chance to go to the semis. Jackson Northside, that's the first time Portland had went to the sectional portion of the tournament in a long time. Long drive. What was it like?
Dude,
just that moment, knowing where y'all was at and playing against a team like Jackson.
Yeah, nobody really we knew we could take a run at it, but we didn't expect it. It just happened in a blur, all those games, and then we beat Greenbrier, and then we played Creekwood again, and then next thing you know, we're semi-state or whatever it's called. Driving over there, that side of the state, it was just different. A different vibe when you rolled up in that gym. It was wild.
I agree.
It was
Corey
wild.
Brewer shows up for the game.
Yeah.
Coming from, I think he was in Memphis at the time, and he drives over to support you guys. What was that? Because he was right on the front row. What was that like?
He actually came to the locker room before the game, talked to us and stuff like that.
You just talking about Coach Ferguson. That was his first or second year, I think. Coaching. What was he like?
He's awesome. He's a player's coach. He knows when to relax and when to tighten up and reel it in. Which is nice for the guys. You're dealing with high schoolers. You can't be locked in 24/7, and he realizes that. And he has 2 kids of his own on the team. So he's great at that. And he's great, like I said, when you need to be talked to, and when you actually really need to be hard coached.
Yeah.
And but yeah, he's great. I love the guy.
Second half, what do you think? You think they got enough to get away with the win?
Oh yeah, going up 20, and the ref spotted them 4 points at the end of the first quarter. So
I like it.
But yeah,
right.
I believe
just don't let Arrington get hot.
I heard that.
Yeah.
Kason, thanks for joining us tonight.
Y'all.
Appreciate you. Good luck.
And he's a Spike for life, by the way.
Yeah.
Duh.
Thank y'all.
Kason Utley, class of 2022. We appreciate having him here tonight as the Panthers come out on the court. We'll flip the court, and they'll be going from right to left. Panthers will have possession to start this second half, and it'll be Honeycutt, Calvert, Dalton, Ferguson, and Totten. Set to go. As the crowd continues to sing Sweet Caroline, the music has stopped, though. Ferguson to Calvert in the corner. Double team, gives it up to Ferguson. Cross court, how did he get it there? To Dalton, turnaround shot up, no good. Gets his own rebound, fought for, and they're going to call a jump ball.
Not a big deal. That should have been a rebound on their side anyway. Keelan got in there and got tough with it, tied it up. So we got the arrow to point our way now.
Arrington almost picked off by Honeycutt. Over to the right-hand side to Johnson. Johnson gives it up to Fowler, gives it back to Johnson. He has an uncontested mid-range jumper that falls. So Station Camp gets the first bucket of the second half. Totten dribbles to the top of the key, over to Calvert. Whistle, no call offensive foul on the Panthers.
On who? Honeycutt?
Yeah. Nate Honeycutt gets that one. That'll be his first of the night. Waybright, Johnson, Arrington, Fowler, and Prince for Station Camp. Waybright, guarded by Totten, picks it up. Touch pass over to the corner. Three is up, way off. And it's Calvert into the front court. Behind the back, Chibi-Ju backs it up. Guarded by Waybright, takes a screen from Dalton. Both players went to Calvert. Dalton was open for a second, rolling to the basket, couldn't get it to him. Totten out on top. A minute and a half gone here in this third quarter. An 18-point lead for the Panthers. In the lane, Totten, shot is up, no good. Tough shot for Totten, picked up by Arrington. Pump fakes a three, throws it over to Prince. Prince goes baseline, running jumper is good.
It was a nice look by Totten. Key backed out a little bit. I'd like them to stay hard on the other side to help battle for that rebound, though.
Totten drives the lane baseline, gets fouled on the shot. He'll have two. Foul will go against Johnson.
At this point of the game, he did a really good job of getting that foul called. We got to get on there and hit these shots. They got a little 4-0 run going. Nothing major, but if you make these shots, it quells it really quick.
Totten's free throw is up and good.
That's his first point for the night, but he's made a statement with his defense.
Misses the second. Waybright will start the offense on the left-hand side, but give it up to Johnson, over to Prince. To Fowler at the elbow. He'll hand it off to Prince for a three. In and out. Tipped up, out, over, picked up,
that was
bump.
a foul.
Totten with the basketball, over to Calvert. Calvert puts the pressure on the defense, steps into the lane, and rolls one in.
Great job.
Calvert with 11 points on the night.
Keeping his shoulder square, going downhill, looking for contact.
Arrington takes a three. Not going to go in. Dalton gets fouled on the rebound, and that'll go against number 0, Waybright.
Yeah, it's his second at least. That one time we thought they called it on him. I don't guess they did.
Panthers will play either Martin Luther King or Valor Collegiate in the regionals this Saturday. That will be a home game regardless of tonight's outcome. That game will be at 7 p.m. MLK and Valor are playing in the consolation game right now.
And that's this week, by the way, because today's Tuesday.
Got that straight this
All
time,
these
didn't you?
games have just been like hectic, man. You know, you just don't know what day it is anymore.
There's a discussion at the scorers table.
Yeah, I wonder where our PA guy is tonight. He must be auditioning for bigger and better things somewhere. We miss his booming voice for sure. We don't need this right here. Let's just keep clock with the stopwatch somewhere. Come on.
Play will resume. Panthers with the basketball, up by 19, under 5 minutes to go in the third. Ferguson on the far slot, screen, passes over to Honeycutt, who takes a three. Why not? Nate Honeycutt with his second three of the night. And they have jumped it up to a 22-point lead. Fowler to Johnson. Gives it back up to Fowler, who takes a floater, and it gets in there. Calvert into the front court quickly. 4:10 to go here in the third quarter. Honeycutt, bounce pass to Dalton.
That should have been
fakes,
and one.
goes in, and the big man has another two.
No doubt he got fouled there.
14 for Dalton. Three from the corner from Station Camp, doesn't go in. And once again, the Panthers with the basketball. Calvert gets around that defender, throws it over to Totten. Totten thought about the three, not going to take it, back to Calvert. Reminder, the award ceremony will be after tonight's game as Totten drives into the lane, takes a shot, doesn't go in, but the whistle and a foul.
Yeah, that was a good job. We had to have a foul there because when you get that uncontested of a shot, and you know, he missed it pretty good. So contact explains it. But you want to make sure your shots are high percentage. You don't want to go into a stall for sure, but you want to make sure you're taking good shots and not getting very many empty trips down court. Like we said earlier, you got to hit these free throws.
Stoppage in play.
They just called a violation on him for some reason. I don't know. I think it's because he actually dribbled up to the line and touched it. I'm not sure.
He's going over to explain it to Coach Ferguson.
I'm surprised the guy under the go actually officiating this part of the flow didn't notice anything.
So evidently the first doesn't count, so Totten goes for the second one, makes that one.
He did a good job of clearing his head and focusing in on it, not letting that bother him.
50-27 is your score. 3:15 to go here in the third quarter. Panthers with a big lead. Totten with the reach in.
It's his third.
Again, on the award ceremony, they'll announce the regular season all-district team and the regular season MVP. They'll also have the all-tournament team and the District 9-3A Coach of the Year.
Coach of the Year is a no-brainer.
Sideline out of play. Station Camp into the backcourt. Waybright met up against Evan Brown, who's in the game. So he come in for Totten. Totten with 3 fouls. Peacock down low to Ladd, who misses the turnaround. And the Panthers with the rebound. Honeycutt, Dalton, both with 14 points, leads the team as Honeycutt misses a drive down the lane. Station Camp trying to push the pace. Arrington sidestep, left-handed shot up, no good, but he gets fouled. That's the first foul on Ferguson. Arrington gets set for his free throw, and it's good.
Arrington's a good-looking basketball player. He's one of the top 4 or 5 in the district, easy.
I could say that. Arrington's second free throw, short but rolls in. 50-29, Portland leads, 2:35 to go here in the third. Honeycutt with the basketball. Turnover, Waybright. He's going to take it himself, doesn't get the layup. And the Panthers with the rebound, foul in the backcourt on Arrington.
That's his second.
And that'll be the 4th team foul on Station Camp with 2:16 to go here in the third quarter.
We can't be careless with the ball. So that's the thing. They've obviously know how to get ahead, but they got to learn how to play ahead too. You know what I mean?
Arrington picks up Brown at half court. Coming up on the 2-minute mark, Calvert, far side, takes that screen from Dalton, takes a little jumper, no good. Everyone he shoots from that area looks like it should go in.
Yeah, he's worked hard on his jump shot for sure. And he's gotten so much stronger. Or mature, same thing.
Looking for a screen. Doesn't use it. Backs it up. Honeycutt on him. Now he takes the screen. Backs up for the three. Gets it. 50-32 now after the three by Arrington, who has 16 points on the night. Ferguson flips it over to Dalton, who's going to run down the lane, takes the up and under, doesn't go in, but the putback is off the mark. Foul will put him to the free throw line.
Keelan like to have that one back for sure.
Sidnor at the scores table. As Dalton shoots the first. Doesn't go in. Sidnor will come in for Ferguson. Benji Prince in the game for Station Camp. Out will go Hunter Ladd. John, you're right. No seniors on this Station Camp team.
Yeah, none at all.
Dalton misses a second one, but they're going to call a foul on Station. No, they'll call that against Portland in the lane.
Yeah, lane violation. They called a foul?
They called a foul on Honeycutt. That's his second of the night. 50-32 is your score. Coming up on a minute to go here in the third quarter. Waybright, guarded by Sidnor, stops. Over to Arrington. Brown on Arrington this time. Brown gets a screen, backs up, shoots another three, and he gets it. Connor Arrington has warmed up. And he's keeping this Station Camp team within striking distance. 19 points, leads all scorers.
The one thing that kills him is, like, look who he's got to guard. That just ain't right.
You think he'd be wore out going up against Mr. 23.
For Mr. Shooting Guard have to lock down with Keelan inside. That's a lot to ask.
Calvert into the lane, misses one off the glass. Station Camp with the rebound. 20 seconds to go. And they'll back it up, possibly waiting for the last shot. As Dalton is now guarding Arrington. Look at that battle. Whistle. And they'll give that one to Keelan. That's the second foul on Dalton. He wasn't going to let Arrington have the basketball. Unfortunately, that's the 5th team foul on Portland, so Arrington will go to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, and he's just as deadly on the line as he is shooting anywhere else.
Arrington's free throw goes in.
His 11th point just this quarter to add to the 9 he got in the first half.
He gets set for the second free throw. That one goes in. Substitution for Coach Perry. What was once a 20-point lead is now down to 13 with 9 seconds to go here in the third. Long pass to half court. Almost turned over. Honeycutt gets it to Sidnor. No look bounce pass to Dalton for the easy layup. At the buzzer, we have finished 3. Portland 52, Station Camp 37. We'll be right back with the final 8 minutes of district championship basketball here on the Portland Sports Network.
Graphic Obsessions on Main is in a larger space and has more to choose from than ever. Tons of Panther designs we can print in minutes. Tons of inventory you can grab right off the rack today. And the amazing new hat bar, where you can customize your own hat. See a design you love but not in your size? We'll print it in just minutes. So many unique gift items right in the store. With the holidays fast approaching, remember, shop early at Graphic Obsessions on Main in Portland.
Join us Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. for Off the Rails, brought to you by Portland Sports Network's YouTube channel. Hosted by Coach Miguel Almendarez, Kyle Eden, and Coach John Thayer. We talk about local high school sports, as well as other local and college sports, and any other subject that might come up. Tune in and join in on the conversation. Off the Rails.
Panthers have the offensive possession to start the final 8 minutes as Panther Nation, the student body section, is standing in attention. looking for the first district tournament championship for these Panthers since the 2022-23 season. Turnover for the Panthers off the inbounds. Waybright down the lane gets the layup. It's now a 13-point game as Calvert quickly gets fouled before he gets to the lane. And Waybright, now they'll call that one on Prince, and that'll be his second. Calvert with the inbounds. Sidnor, entry pass into Dalton is kicked out. For the final 8 here, it's Brown, Sidnor, Dalton, Honeycutt. Lob from the inbounds. Honeycutt gets it, pump fake, shot is up, bounces off the front of the rim, and picked up by Station Camp. Harrington guarded by Sidnor. Gets around, takes a shot, doesn't go in, whistle and a foul. As you can tell, John, they're going to lean on number 4 probably for the rest of the way.
Yep, I said it from the tip-off. He's a one kid we got to lock down and not let him score because he can just take the thing over all by himself. The rest of that kid's a Rainbright kid's pretty decent ball player. He can score some points, but he can't score in bunches. He can't hold a candle to Arrington.
Wiping up the court as Arrington goes to the free throw line.
He's going to go play college basketball somewhere. Because he's got, per their PA guy, they're all 6'3" starters, so he's 6'3". So there's no doubt a 6'3" guard for sure with his skills.
Arrington's free throw goes in. Has he missed one tonight?
No, he hasn't. That's his 22nd point. Watch his knees and his feet.
Arrington sets, shoots, gets that one to roll in.
The only thing he probably could maybe work on, but I don't know, he puts his heels down a little bit too fast after it. He needs to try to stay up on his toes a little longer.
Panther lead is down to 11 now. 7:16 to go here in the fourth. Calvert pierces the lane and makes the layup.
Great job. I'm surprised they didn't call a foul there. He got bumped around, looked like a pinball. And
Tristan Calvert gets the lead back up to 13. Tristan with 13 points all night. Arrington misses a 3. Calvert with the rebound, and he'll keep it. Throws it up ahead. Back to Calvert. Station Camp trying to track the ball handler, which leaves an open Dalton. They go to recover, and he gets fouled on the shot. Keelan will go to the line for 2.
The young Keelan would have went up on the left side, forced action, forced contact. The older, more mature Keelan kept it on the floor, about 4 more dribbles, and went up on the right side for a really nice shot.
Keelan's free throw's good.
That's good. We got to break our third quarter trend, which was 2 for 6 from the free throw line. You want to be at a 65% clip somewhere in there late in the game like this.
Dalton gets set for his second. Spins, sets, shoots, doesn't go in. 55-41 stays your score.
So right now we're 10 for 18 from the free throw line. The third quarter hurt us just a little on that percentage.
Turnover by Station Camp. Dalton has Totten up ahead, throws it up to him. Totten with the layup. Transition, turnover to offense for the Panthers. Working good on that one. That's 4 points for Totten. And Coach Perry of Station Camp is going to call a timeout. 6:09 remaining in the fourth. It's Portland 57, Station Camp 41. This is the Portland Sports Network. Lady Panthers come away with the district tournament runner-up last night, losing to Liberty Creek by a score of 58-50. What a basketball game that was. That may have been the most fun we've had in quite some time. Congratulations to the all-district team, Kieva, Bradley, Nylock, Paul, and the district MVP for this season went to Gorchek Moot.
And Coach of the Year, Coach Stein. Very well deserved. I like to shout out people too. He did a great job coaching last night.
Station Camp finds a lull in the Panther defense, and they'll get 2. Full court zone press for Station Camp. Turnover, they'll give it 2. They'll keep it with Portland.
He went through 2 guys. There was no way that it would have been their ball. They deflected. 2 of them did.
Panthers will keep possession. Honeycutt to Calvert. Calvert, double team, dribbles around it, and through another defender, gives it off to Dalton for his 3rd slamma-jamma-marama of the night.
Yeah, when they're playing that far out on you, they had 5 guys on the other side of the line of scrimmage. You just got to go to the hole. There's no place else to go. You know what I mean?
Waybright goes baseline, out in front, over to the corner. Prince takes a 3, in and out. Station Camp with the offensive rebound and the foul on the Panthers, and that'll be Ferguson or Totten.
It's Ferguson, I believe.
That'll be the 2nd on the junior. 2nd team foul with 5:16 to go here in the 4th. Station Camp to inbounds underneath the baseline. Pass it out in front. Arrington with the uncontested 3, and he'll make that one every time. 26 points for Connor Arrington, 59-46 is your score. Totten jumps into the lane.
That was a great job.
Gives it up to Calvert in the corner, back to Calvert. Calvert down the lane, makes the left-handed layup. Big bucket for the Panthers to get it back up to 15. Calvert with 15 points on the night. Spin move by Waybright, but he's going to dish it off to Prince at the 3 area. Out in front, Arrington. Arrington fake, takes a 3, short, tipped. Panthers with the ball. Calvert gives up to Ferguson on the baseline. Layup.
Great job keeping your head up. Getting through the traffic of people trying to steal the ball, but finding a wide open player.
Station Camp defense going all out. Panthers are doing a good job of finding the opening, and they're going to call double dribble on Station Camp.
I thought it was an offensive foul. We got guys cramping. We probably ought to call timeout or something, maybe just to take a little drink. But then again, we talked about that drinking thing. I'm going to keep an eye on Nate. He's got to have a drink right now.
Honeycutt limping out. In comes Evan Brown. Under 4 minutes to go here in this game. Panthers up by 17. Turnover picked up by Station Camp, and the Bison are running. Waybright gets the layup. That's 11 points for Waybright tonight.
Yeah, our passes, we got to fake them to make it. We can't just do these cheap lobs over top. They're playing 4 guys on this side of the line of scrimmage.
Totten, trap.
That was a foul.
Gives it up to Brown, who's bumped by Arrington.
And when I mean the line of scrimmage, I mean the free throw line.
I was going to let you have that one. Totten will come out. Back in comes Honeycutt. Had to get that cramp worked out. 4 fouls on Arrington. And a shot on the inbounds. Ferguson goes in and he gets fouled.
Great inbound play. Good shot by Ferguson there.
So Evan to the free throw line. They finally give the ball to Ferguson for the free throw, and it's up, and it goes in.
I got him for 9 points tonight. We'll see.
Sounds good there, Mr. Thayer. Ball tipped out by Ferguson on the baseline. It'll stay with Station Camp.
Good defense. Right now, somebody on the floor just needs to remind them, Lou, we're playing for not only, we already won the regular season, let's win a tournament. That's unusual nowadays to win them both.
Station Camp with the basketball. Entry pass down low to Fowler. Turnaround shot no good. Picked up by the Panthers. Flipped over to Ferguson. He tries to get it low to Dalton. Dalton turns around and gets pummeled. And that'll be the 5th team foul. The second one on Fowler. Dalton to the free throw line. Dalton shooting 56% from the line, but you wouldn't notice it watching him tonight as that one goes in. Dalton gets set for the second one. That one's short. Picked up by the Bison. Panthers up by 19 now. Station Camp had got it to 12. Arrington takes a long three. That one rolls out. Calvert passes defender down the lane. No look to Dalton. Up and under. It's good. And foul to the free throw line. Goes number 23.
That's a great job by the Panthers. Tristan Calvert pushing the ball up court, get an easy shot for Keelan. Easy from people who don't know any better. There ain't no easy shot inside that paint.
Johnson gets called for the foul as Keelan makes the and one. Full court pressure as Honeycutt comes down on the ball handler. 22 points on the night for Keelan Dalton. Honeycutt with 14. Johnson doesn't take the three. Arrington steps inside the line, misses a shot. Saved by Dalton, and Honeycutt with it. And the Panthers, with 2.5 to go, have busted this one wide open. Down the lane goes Calvert, but he misses the layup.
Yeah, he's killing us, shooting himself. He wanted that one.
Connor Arrington at 2-on-1. Shot missed by Station Camp, but they'll call a foul on the Panthers.
So a big question for me now is, there's no way we're going to lose this game. Who's going to be district tournament MVP? I'm telling you, Keelan and Calvert both are right there. I mean, that's going to be a hard call for district tournament MVP because they both deserve it. They both earned it. It's going to be interesting.
Looking at the girls' side, the girls' all-tournament team was also announced last night, and then went to Gorchek Moot and Addison McKelvey. Congratulations to those. Fowler makes both free throws. It is now 70-50. Coming up on the 2-minute mark is Brown. Behind the back to the front court. Gives it up to Honeycutt, back to Brown. Calvert in the corner, dribbles all the way out front.
That's a foul.
And gets fouled right at the center court. Panthers now in the bonus situation. As the senior will go to the free throw line. That doesn't narrow it down when I say the senior goes to the free throw line for the Panthers, does it?
No, not at all. Out of the 7 deep, all of them are seniors except Evan Ferguson, right? Yep.
Coming into tonight's game, Portland Panthers were 10-11 in district championship games. As we said, the last one they won was the 2022-2023 season. As Calvert makes the first free throw, second one is up, back of the rim. And Station Camp will try to cut into this 21-point Panther lead. Arrington can't get open. He takes one, but it was a degree of difficulty, 9.2. Up ahead to Brown. Had the layup, decides to run some clock. He'll throw it out to Calvert.
I really don't think Coach Ferg would have had a problem with him taking that wide open layup.
And Honeycutt's going to take that open layup as the give and go worked to perfection there.
But let me tell you, when I'm talking about that MVP of the tournament deal, we go 7 deep, and all seven of them are MVPs.
As Station Camp makes a bucket, but the Panthers turn it over on the inbounds. Substitutions for Coach Ferguson as the crowd stands and applauds the starters as they come off the court. Calvert with 16, Honeycutt with 16. And now we have Will Caudle, Sean Sebring, Fisher Berry, Wyatt Napier, and Eli Ferguson in the game with 1 minute to go. Station Camp starters still there. Arrington spins at the elbow, pump fakes, gives it up. 3 on the way from Prince, no good. Rebound goes to Sebring. Over to Caudle, and Caudle's going to take it himself to the front court. Over to the corner for the 3, no good for the Panthers. Napier thought that was in. 36 seconds remaining. Arrington. Fowler at the free throw line, back to Arrington. Arrington guarded by Berry. Gillespie with the basketball, 3 by Prince. Off the mark, rebound Caudle, 20 seconds to go. Berry to Napier. Back over to Caudle, 12 seconds. Caudle goes down the lane. Shot is affected, Station Camp with possession, 6 seconds to go. And Station Camp's going to dribble it out as Coach Perry and Coach Ferguson get set to shake hands. And there you have it, folks. Your Panthers not only are regular season district champions, they are now district tournament champions, the rare double-double. As Panther student body showing their appreciation for the Panthers as everything gets set for the award ceremony. We'll take a real short break. We'll come back for a very short recap, final stats, as you're listening to Portland Sports Basketball, home of the district tournament champions. Final score, Portland defeats Station Camp 73-52 to win the district tournament championship. And we'll throw it down to the public address announcer as they'll announce the all-district team for District 9-3A.
From Liberty Creek, Talon Davenport.
place they come in.
From White House, Lewis Taylor.
So we're back live, right?
Also from White House, Talon Fleener. From Springfield, Amyron Level. Also from Springfield, Elijah Barbie.
Do want to mention that St.Camp Springfield defeated White House in the consolation game. So Portland will have the number 1 seed, St.Camp number 2, Springfield 3, White House 4.
From Station Camp, Liam Wainwright. Also from Station Camp, Connor Arrington.
He'll be next year's MVP.
From Portland, Nate Honeycutt. Also from Portland, Tristan Calvert. And your regular season District 9 AAA MVP is Keelan Dalton. Your District 9 AAA Coach of the Year is John Ferguson.
So a clean sweep for Portland as Nate Honeycutt and Tristan Calvert both make the all-district team. Keelan Dalton is MVP of District 9 3A, and Coach John Ferguson, the Coach of the Year. And now they'll get set to do the all-tournament team, but you have no problem with those selections.
I thought Station Camp should have had one extra, to be honest with you. But that's just my 2 cents. I don't remember the standings coming into the tournament, so maybe my thoughts skewed a little bit. I think Springfield did come in second. So
Springfield was second, Station Camp was third.
Yeah.
So now they're doing the all-tournament team. They just announced Lewis Taylor of White House.
From Springfield, Josh Merritt.
I mean, I'm a huge fan of Station Camp. They're a really good basketball program. I mean, Springfield beat us in Springfield, but that just wasn't right. There was a lot of crazy calls happening. It wasn't a clean call game. A lot of bulldozing going on.
From Station Camp, Liam Wainwright.
That kid ain't a bad second fiddle either.
Yeah.
He can score.
From Portland, Keelan Dalton.
Calvert got it. He deserves it. I like that. Because Kristen played. He played a great year.
From Portland, Nate Honeycutt.
It's tough because we go 7 deep, and they all contribute a great deal to the success.
Your all-tournament MVP from Portland, Tristan Calvert.
So for Portland, it was Keelan Dalton and Nate Honeycutt getting the all-tournament team, and Tristan Calvert receiving the tournament MVP. And really, Coach, it wasn't about his scoring; it was his ball handling.
It was everything. Yeah,
I mean, we had to have that.
He had 16 points, but he was a guy going downhill, opening everything up for everybody. And without his ball handling skills and his elite passing and his scoring, we just wouldn't have had as good of a season without him. There's no doubt about it. He's grown up a lot the last 2 years. I mean, his sophomore season, he gave a little bit of offense. His defense wasn't where it needed to be, but every year he's grown, and this year he total package. Tristan Calvert, without a doubt, is a total package. And Keelan Dalton, he's grown up so much. You know, 2 years ago, he'd got a ball a foot from the goal, tried to go straight up no matter what was there. Now he dribbles a couple times, finds open holes. You know, he'll go straight up too as well.
As we get ready for the announcement of the district champions, we'll hear the crowd roar.
But without Totten and Brown and Ferguson and Centenor, you know, we're not getting all these honors. We got a really good 7-8 team.
Congratulations to Portland High School. And now we have to look ahead, John. And you think Avery got hurt during the football season, and you was worried about how this team would be because he was going to be a big part, especially with in the paint, down low, spelling Keelan and all that. So you kind of wondered how we would do. And they just overcame that and just come out and played Panther basketball.
Right. Well, I'm not taking nothing away from Avery at all because he is a good player. But I knew they were going to miss something, but I knew what they had coming back and the athleticism and speed. And to me, the hat's off to Coach Ferguson. Like I've said many times, you know, he's a low post guy. That's where he played. He played for low post, you know, coach in high school, Coach Kington. And for him to be such a student of the game, to realize that, hey, quickness and moving the ball fast is our forte and going with it. Some coaches, they fight that with all their soul. But Coach Ferguson didn't. You know, he knew what he had, and he exploited everybody with what he had. I mean, there's no doubt he did one of the best coaching jobs up here in Portland High School ever because he adjusted the way he thinks as a player to suit what he had as a team. Now, there may be a year we go the other way around. We may have two bigs with huge bodies. You know, we can't run real well. We post it. He'll be a great coach for that because he understands it. But he run and gunned a lot, and that's not something he grew up doing. Now, I don't know what he did at Wesleyan. You know, I didn't watch them play. They could have had that offense there. You know, when he was playing, he was, I think, 6'7", 6'8", and he ran the ball floor really good too. I'm not taking anything away from Coach Kington, but the couple years in my son's senior and junior, we could run, and we just didn't do it. And we could run so well because we had Coach Ferguson, who was a big guy, but he was a great athlete. He could run the floor as well as anybody could.
Final stats?
Final stats. Tristan Calvert was 16, Evan Ferguson with 9, Nate Honeycutt with 16, Quentin Totten with 4, Keelan Dalton with 23, Evan Brown with 2, Elijah Sitnor with 3. We were 14 for 24 from the free throw line. Rebounds, Calvert with 4, Ferguson with 3, Honeycutt with 1, Totten 1, Dalton with 10, Sitnor with 2, Cottle with 1, Sebring with 1, Steele, Calvert 1, Ferguson 1, Honeycutt with 3, Dalton 1, Sitnor 1 block shot by Honeycutt, 6 assists by Calvert, 1 by Brown, 3 by Ferguson, 2 by Honeycutt, 1 by Dalton, 3 by Sitnor. We had 6 turnovers total. for the
That's
whole game.
amazing,
That is
especially
totally,
with the pressure that Station Camp put on in that
yeah,
second
because
half.
at one time they had 5 players on this side of the line of scrimmage.
Right.
They wasn't guarding under the goal. They were guarding the outside part of the ball, and for us not to turn the ball over more, that's totally amazing.
Once again, your final score, 73-52. Portland comes out on top. That increases their record to 24 wins on the season. Next game will be Saturday night, 7 p.m. at PHS Arena, where they'll play in the regional quarterfinals. Girls will play Friday night in the regional quarterfinals against Martin Luther King. Both tip-off times games will be at 7 o'clock p.m., and we will broadcast all remaining games right here on YouTube via the Portland Sports Network. For John Thayer and Miguel Almendarez, I'm Kyle Eden. Until next time, go Panthers.